Death's Door is a story about death. But, well, actually, it's a story about living. Well, of course it is. I mean, death is just too depressing. So, but anyway, Death's Door is a story about death. The story starts off with you as a crow on your first day of work, as a reaper at the Reaper Commission where everybody else is a crow. Which is cool, sort of like Soul Eater meets Bleach in Soul Society. Yeah, really cool aesthetic. So it's your first day at work, and immediately, with no training whatsoever, off you go. The man tells you gotta hunt your first soul already. Push you out into the world. But you hunt your first soul successfully. And you feeling good about yourself. You hunt a giant octopus, no problem. You breeze through it. You got your first reaping done, so you feeling good about yourself. You thinking, alright, it's my first day on the job and I'm doing good. And then, whack! You get hit from behind. And then you're like all mad, you're depressed. You're like, oh man, I got robbed. So you go to the Reaper Commission to tell you got mugged. That you got robbed. You don't have your soul. But they tell you, well, you better go find it. Otherwise, you're gonna be out of a job. So you say, alright. So you go to find your soul and you land yourself somewhere called Lost Cemetery. And rightfully so, because getting to where you need to go makes you lost. But anyway, after traveling, trying to find where you need to go, you meet the guy who whacked you. A bird named Gray Crow. He basically tells you, I'll trade you this one soul, which is yours, by the way, for 3 giant souls, which he stole from you. So this guy just stole from you and is trying to put you to work. But you know what? You need that soul or you're going to be out of job. And so you need the soul to go back home. So the first soul you go to the grandma, Witch of the Urn, who basically is an immortal witch who turned her entire family into potheads. Literally. Sidestepping her tragic backstory of watching her family grow old and die, you move on to the Frog King, whose story is basically tribalism for frogs versus the forest creatures. But then we move on to our final soul, Betty the Beast. And let me tell you, she is a beast. So we fight her. Her story is basically about a beast who just lived too long without any real purpose. And you thinking, fine, you got all 3 souls. You go back, you meet the old bird to get your soul. And then he starts talking about his backstory, talking about why he needed the 3 souls, about how he's been trying to find his soul, his own soul, for reaping this entire time. It felt like it has to be behind this door. Yeah, this giant door in the sky, which seems like a super door. A door was supposed to be where all the souls that are been reaped go to. So you're like, alright, I got this soul. Let me stick around, see where this goes. So you go in with the old crow. And you see nothing. And I mean nothing but a white void, like a safe space. Nothing except person. A person who is deaf. Deaf who seems like a kid. So, Deaf the kid? So anyway, the old crow goes, I've been looking for my soul. Where are all the souls? Deaf is like, there's no one else here but me. No, I've been searching for a long time. It has to be here. The crow goes, where's my soul? And Deaf is just like, bro, I've been in here for years. Gray Crow does not like that one bit. Not one bit. He gets upset. But not as upset as I am. I just did all this work, all this reaping, and it's my first day. And now I gotta fight the guy who mugged me and gave me all this work in the first place. What's even more upsetting, Death is like, yeah, this is your job. You do this. I'm like, bro, help me, man. I am exhausted. But anyway, so you fight the Great Crow, then you're like, man, who's the final boss? But you already know who's the final boss. It's the Lord of Doors. Sort of like the CEO of all the Crow Reapers. So his story basically is that He knew when he was gonna die, and he didn't like that. And just like that, the same day you get hired, the same day you out of a job. Crow are no longer reapers, Death takes his job back, and things are returned to the natural order. And that's basically it. That's basically the story of Death's Door. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and share the video.